Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and you're watching my review for Bleach, chapter 580. And this chapter, its only real purpose was to reintroduce Bombietta's girls and show us what their abilities are. That was the only real purpose of the chapter, plus the cliffhanger at the end. They started using their powers. Kenpachi came in, tried to fight back, that didn't work. Um, their plan was to come in after he was exhausted and then just take him out then. And the chapter is pretty much just them taking out fodder. Candace Catnip, Stern Ritter T, the Thunderbolt. So she's up in there using lightning and crap and shocking people. Little Toto Lambert, Stern Ritter G, the Glutton. That was weird. Her face just started like coming apart, like turning into this giant mouth and eating people. It was weird. That was weird. That actually surprised me. I wasn't expecting that. Though that doesn't mean it's good. It just it was interesting. I guess that's the best way to describe it. It was interesting. Um, who else? Meninas. She's Ritter P, the power. So she's strong, simple, real simple. And then who's the other one? Giselle. She's Ritter Z, the zombie. And I'm pretty sure I predicted that like a long time ago. Like when I remember looking at when we figured out what letters they were and thinking there aren't many Z words that could actually become a Sternritter power. So it's got to be one of these few. And I'm pretty sure zombie was one of the ones I said, but I'm too lazy to go back and find the exact review that was. And check, but I'll just assume I was right. But yeah, she's a zombie. Well, she's not a well, she is kind of a she can't die. Well, I'm sure she can die. It's just the way she was attacked wasn't enough for her to die. The one dude cuts her blood splatters everywhere, and when her blood touches someone, she's able to control them, and she ends up controlling a bunch of guys and making them commit suicide. Seppuku. Boom. Um, yeah, they took out all the fodder. They went to Kenpachi, who's lying on the ground. He can't move, and he's thinking, okay, this is it. I can't move. I'm done. This is as far as I go. And the girls are trying to argue over who's gonna be the one to deliver the finishing blow. And then we see this explosion in the sky. All right, now the obvious choice here is Ichigo, but it might be too obvious because we know Kubo loves a plot twist. So maybe it'll be someone like Unohana or I don't know. Until I see the corpse, I'm just not. Until I see the corpse, I'm not going to believe it. This is Kubo. Okay, I'm not. For all I know, it could be freaking Kira. All right, Izuru Kira, the dude who died like a year. The guy who used to be the lieutenant for Ichimaru, Gin. The guy with Wabisuke, the Zanpakuto, that like where you hit someone with it, their weight increases and they get heavier. That dude, the dude who was supposed to have died. Maybe it's him. For all I know. It could be Unohana, it could be Yachiru, it could be Ichigo, it could be one of the Vizards who has yet to show up. Because there are Vizards who have not shown up yet. So, it could be with Kubo. You never know. Like for all I know, it could be freaking like Uryu or Ryuken or someone. For all I know, when it comes to Kubo, you just can't predict these things. Sometimes he does the most obvious thing, and sometimes he'll make something as obvious as possible just to throw this swerve in there and catch you off guard. It might even be Grammy. I don't know. I don't even really care that much, to be honest. Hey, maybe it's Bombietta. Who knows? We never saw what happened to her. Who knows? Maybe it's Aizen. Yeah, forget. I'm not even gonna bother making any guesses because now I'm just making jokes. Now I don't even care. I'm not even making any serious guesses at this point. But not that. Although that's not gonna stop me from saying I'm right next week. If one of my joke guesses actually does end up being right, I'm still gonna say I was right. But Anyway, that's pretty much it for the chapter. There's nothing really to discuss here. Pretty simple. And I'll give the chapter 7 out of 10. It did what it was supposed to do. Introduce us to their powers. And that's that. And have the person show up at the end. So it did what it was supposed to do. It wasn't it wasn't a chapter that you read and it makes you think, oh wow, this was so good, but slightly better than okay, I guess. It's better than okay. It was a little bit above average. I mean, there was nothing bad about it. So yeah, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, that's that. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.